We all been there. You're getting ready for school, you take your first class, and you do what you gotta do. And when class is over, you head straight to the bathroom. Then you go to one of the stalls and you... yeah. That's the sound of addiction. See, it sounds terrible, right? Now, before we get deep into this, quick disclaimer. I do not promote anything that I talk about in this video, nor have I done anything that I'm talking about. I just want to spread awareness on the topic because I know this strikes familiarity with a couple of y'all, and I personally know people that do this and have done this. So please, if you know somebody that does this, then share the video to them. I know this can at least give them a little clarity when they're watching. But as I was saying, addiction or drugs essentially is what I would call that sound. And it is something that some of y'all know too well, because either you are accustomed to this activity or you know someone that is. And from what I've heard, it's not something that you want to brag about. See, I was the good kid, you feel me? Got pretty average grades, did what I was told, you know, stuff like that. And in school, there are a plethora of different types of people or groups that we are usually in. Some of us maybe are in several at a time, but for the most part, most of us are in one or two. For instance, you got the nerdy kids, you know, the kids that probably enjoy doing schoolwork, that get excited doing tests and exams, like they probably the type to get a 97 on an assignment and be like, I need to be my high score. Like it's a video game or something. Like, nigga, you on going somewhere, bro? Then you got the chill / laid back kids, which by the way, your boy was one of them. These are usually the kids to where be listening to music, always cool with everybody, ain't trying to start no drama, you feel me? Like we the type to where if something were to go down, hey yo Trey, where's the cigarette? We already first down the block, like we already gone. Then you got the cool / popular kids. Yes, these kids. These the kids that are probably the jocks, you feel me? Maybe the cheerleaders, you know what I'm saying? Like these the people that have the most connections around the school and are very known around the block. And last but not least, you got the nicotine demons, aka the drug kid. You usually see these type of kids around bathrooms with vapes, cigarettes, edibles, unknown substances. These kids tend to be very low key, usually not around no more than 4 people at a given time frame, and not as talkative as the other groups. I know there are more than these 4 different groups, but we are specifically gonna be talking about the drug kids. But let me know if y'all want me to make a specific video revolve around the topic of different types of kids in school. Now, the kids that were doing drugs were kids that you usually could get along with. Like I said though, they are usually found in a bathroom, and a lot of the times they skip classes. How do I know this? Hey yo Kevin, where's Jasir at? I don't know, he's supposed to be in class. Your boy was skipping class. You usually see them alone or maybe with another person that also does drugs, and I have a couple friends that I knew that indulge in these methods to escape reality. And usually these methods to basically get away from the pressures of being either in school or around other people. I mean, I know those aren't the only reasons, but it makes sense if those were the primary reasons why they do them at school. And to the people out there that do them, that is watching this video, listening to me, a random goofball on the internet, this might sound cliche, but I'ma say it anyway. You're not alone. It might feel like everything is not going the way that you wanted to. Trust, I know this feeling all too well. Don't let this thing that is slowly taking over your life, your happiness, and most importantly, your health, because whether you like it or not, these drugs are slowly poisoning you. And you might be like, Sincere, a lot of things in life is poisoning us, so I'm gonna pick my poison. And you might be right on that. But you don't want to add another thing that is slowly decreasing your lifetime, because you only have one chance on this earth and you shouldn't waste it on something so trivial and pointless. But hey man, comment down what other videos I should make in the future, man. I'm just on a new workflow to make videos, so I'm trying to make it go faster and easier so that way I can be able to be more consistent. So I hope y'all like this new style that your boy is implementing. I'm gonna see y'all soon, so as always, stay saucy gang, and I'm gone.